Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games.
Date everything.
I was expecting a bit more. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary brethren, and welcome to the Date Everything demo. So this demo was just released, I believe, yesterday. It probably hasn't been out for more than 24 hours, but I have been keeping up with this game for quite some time on social media, and I'm really excited about this. Now, to be clear, I have not been that big in the dating sim space. I'm not particularly fond of visual novels for the most part. There are some exceptions, of course, like the Ace Attorney series, but for the most part, I have never touched a dating sim in my life. I have never really touched any visual novels in my life, but this is quite exciting because, I mean, for the most part, this game entranced me because of how many voice actors are in this game and how many of them that I actually know. As you can see here, there's people like Erica Lindbeck, Laura Bailey, Johnny Young Bosch, Bryce Papenbrook, and I've actually met some of these before. I'll probably put some pictures up here in post-editing, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited and ready to see where this goes. So, on this rainy day at about 11 a.m., let us begin. Oh, my God. So this is where it is. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's check the options. Exclusive phone. Other. Camera sensitivity. Yeah. Okay. Let us begin. Name. Yes. Prefer pronouns. He, him. City of residence. Coolsville. Oh, I can actually change that. Can't change my birth date or phone number or my email address. Employ me 066 at smail.xo. What the fuck? Apparently my birthday in this game is June 6th, which is not even close to my actual birthday. Employee name must be 12 characters or less for ease of employer. In the case of longer names, it is expected for employee to change their name to meet the requirements. Valdivian Code BS Section 12. Error may occur when referring to employees' names and should be expected. Applications must be completed in the black ink unless otherwise requested and submitted through mail. Digital forms or applications completed in ink or of other colors will be limited to... something rejected. Do not contact company to follow up. Check this box. Required to show you are committed to jump through hoops when asked. Okay. What am I, signing up for the circus? Oh, sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll live in the city of Coolsville. That seems fine. Valdivian approved. The word hello was created specifically for the use of the telephone when people need...
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega-corporations of our times. Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims.
Make
But
enemies.
for now, it's time to get to work.
Okay, I'm guessing I move with WASD. Start your new job at your computer. I'm gonna lower my sensitivity. Yeah, that seems much better. Okay. Bloop.
Valdivianites! Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours.
Sure.
Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Okay. Oh. Let's see. Work perks points 10. Perk point prices not available to remote workers. Ah, shit. Damn it, I really wanted that 75,000 for retirement. And I could have saved up all those to get to retirement early.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
Thanks, Tommy. I do have a great attitude. Shut up, Dinglebert. Let's just be nice. Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great nice things about that specific locale. Seems like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
I am, very much. Sure. Who cares? Let me go. Sure.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Alright. Sam.
Hey, you there?
Who are you again? Hey, Sam. There she is. World's best friend. Hey, Sam.
Hey, hey!
Any advice for my first day?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
Laying it on thick there. BFA in customer service, baby!
That's right! Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Thank you, Sam. Oh, customer care.
You have new tasks.
Select a customer to service. Sewing machine, self-help book, inflatable couch, cobalt, box of paper clips 500. Let's do the
I
inflatable
ordered
couch.
this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all white and covered with wet stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that. We will issue you a refund shortly. Why would you even buy an inflatable couch? Would you like me to go on a date? Would you like to go on a date with me? What the fuck? I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay.
Care you explain how it popped?
Sure. I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped.
You said your kitchen is wet?
Yeah.
Were you using this couch in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
Oh my god. If you use knives near the couch, that will void the warranty.
Why don't they ever tell you this?
I'm sorry to hear about your loss.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Alright, sewing machine.
I have a broken sewing machine.
Oh, hi, Erica Lindbeck. What seems to be the problem? So I look at you. So what? What go to do with me? What is with this person? What? Well, what is with me having the option to ask if I want to go on a date with someone in customer care? What is with me? Okay. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
This sounds fishy. I'm sorry to hear that. This sounds fishy.
I'm not scamming. Well, maybe just a little scamming. But like, Valdivian can afford a refund, right?
I can, but if everyone tried to scam, then I would be out of a job. Refund denied. Sorry, let me give you a refund.
You're going to be out of a job anyway with that Val 9000 chatbot they already have. Unless I'm talking to a chatbot now. Are you a bot?
Nope, I'm human.
I don't know what to believe, but...
Here's a good review. Bye. Okay. I have something new in Workspace.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and, of course, human resources.
Isn't that basically
If your
all of
department
them?
has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere, your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Boo.
Sam! Got a quick minute?
Sure thing, Tom.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research, and it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Dang, cool. Should we as a species be concerned about this?
I don't think so.
Boo! Screw you, Tom.
But we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
What is it, Sam?
So, are you one of the affected people?
I lost my job, yeah. I prefer to say I was liberated. I lost my job, yeah.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
I'm not fired, I'm in limbo. Don't be sorry, I'm not actually fired yet. It's okay, like a bad party, my job is just in limbo.
Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer.
What
So
the
we can't talk here anymore.
No!
Are you on Discord?
Discord. Discord. What's that? Yeah, I signed up, but I don't know anyone.
Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here. Talk to you later.
Would you like to leave your computer? You won't be able to return later. Yes. Alright. Message on the phone. Discord. Tinfoil hat.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing.
Who are you?
Well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
When's that? Cool, sounds fun. Boring. When's that?
Well, not now.
That was helpful. Leave your office and reflect on your life choices. Yippee! I am fired from my job thanks to the absolute horrid that is AI. Oh. Hello. The self-love and well-being guide. I need some help. Check the delivery at the front door. Doo-doo-doo. There it is. Yeah, thank you for screwing up my door, tinfoil hat.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over. Certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
Hey there!
Hi.
Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready.
Okay. Talking bear glasses. Shut up, I hate you already. I would like to skip this particular conversation. Talking bear glasses?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs.
Hi. You met a new dateable.
Woohoo!
Skylar Specs.
My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Why is that in quotation marks?
Or date.
Probably should have figured that out sooner.
All the things around your house, things you might have taken for granted.
Yes?
Now you have the power to get to know them better.
Cool!
A lot better.
Please don't say it like that.
And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer.
Hope so.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Wait, what? What? I'm not ready for that? Okay, let's go. I'm not ready for that. I've only known you for like 30 seconds.
Oh, it's okay. It won't hurt. Yet.
What do you mean by that?
Just kidding. I'm a kidder. I find it easier to cover my feelings in low-hanging humor to cover my unbelievably dismal self-esteem.
She's one of us.
Yeah, I'm sad inside.
Yeah! Woo! Depression!
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object.
Okay.
Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah! Pew, 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 pew. Go, go.
All right. Here we go. Awaken a door by holding space. You got the Dateviators. I mean... fuck it. I don't know how to say it. Press tab to switch between glasses on and off mode. Hold down space when wearing the glasses while aimed at an object to speak to it. Here we go.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
New dateable. Dorian. Get it? Because it's Dora and...
Hey,
Front
Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm looking for love. Me, I'm just along for the ride. I'm a Chaos Reborn. I would like to skip this particular conversation. I am Chaos Reborn. I'm just along for the ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
Okay. Once per day with every object that I awaken. Got it.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled Dateviator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's pretty much how everyone thinks, Dorian.
I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate.
Yeah.
The true bond is one between two friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
Yeah.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Thanks, Dorian. Friends! Yippee! He doesn't hate us automatically.
As it should be.
Yes, that should
Feels
be.
good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points.
Okay, what do those do?
Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Number go up. Poise, empathy, charm, sass, and smarts. I am unruffled, I am aloof, I am dull, I am humorless, and I am naive. Damn, you don't have to call me out like that. Parents love you, they just don't like you very much. You regularly need to be reminded what people are. It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. You are the opposite of smart, and you're not smart enough to know what that is. You will get kicked out of a library for being too boring. Jesus.
Each dateable object has
Hurts.
points to give whenever you
That
achieve
hurts.
an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
Okay. This is like Persona. Poise 5, I feel ever so slightly more confident. Interesting. Well, obviously, I am not Poise 5. I am Poise 0, so interesting.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Oh, right, yeah. Probably
Juicy
should.
calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out
Bye-bye.
your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
Alright. How'd I do that? How do I shoot it at my phone, exactly? Oh, like this. I'm
A
smart.
beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Whoa, what just happened? And now my phone is talking. Hey, your phone, I get it. I would like to skip this particular conversation. And now my phone is talking.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that, I'm sorry.
Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work.
Mm-hmm.
Hello!
Phoenicia.
Hey there.
Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with him about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
Wait, what do you mean lost puppy look? What kind of schedule does the phone have? What look? I'm not a puppy dog, I'm real cool. Will you fall in love with me? What look?
Aw, yeah, that's the one.
What, me being confused? This is just my face. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It is.
Thank you.
Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One
Okay.
of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
Gee, I wonder what that
It's
is.
my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
Because there are a lot of us around this house.
Yeah. 100 to be exact, according to the Steam
Ooh,
page.
You know what? Maggie the Magnifying Glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Oh, I love the delivery of that line.
Bye,
Another call come again! Venetia, bye. How much more do we have? Onward! How much more do we have?
You have to meet 2 more of us. You're getting there.
Okay.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which, of course, is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
On its own little shelf. Alright. Which way is the living room? Right here. Next to the piano. Here we are. Coming out,
There's a
Maggie.
distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch.
What the hell is that? What the fuck is this? You and then euro sign quotation marks in A with the root over it. What the fuck? Is this meant to be there, or is this some weird glitch?
She gives you a scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Okay, now this text box is fine. What the hell was that?
Well. What have we here?
Hi, Maggie.
Aha! You're not a suspect, are you?
On what? Yes, no, I don't know. I would like to skip this conversation. No.
A witness, then.
To what exactly?
Just as I thought. Maggie, it's our human's first day talking with us. Go a little easy on him. Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
What case?
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
It's true, I'll do my best, but no guarantees. I can't wait to mess every one of you objects up. I'll do my best, but no guarantees.
Truthful.
Yep.
Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Ooh. I don't know how I feel about
Unlike
that.
Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find.
Okay, so it's just a way to tell me if there's a new object I
It's
can
good
awaken?
for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
Cool, can't wait to find all of you. Okay, I don't care. Cool, can't wait to find all of you.
It'll be tough, but worth it.
Yeah.
The more you find, the better your specs will be.
Yep, that should be how it
Take a look
goes.
at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck,
New rumor
Gumshoe.
added.
It's getting late.
Thank you.
Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. Alright, where is it? Rumors, there it is. It's not you, it's him. To earn this calamity's amenity, getting rejected might be expected. Dory had mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. Sweetest dreams. This downy damsel offers the rest of the way. Maggie thinks you should talk to your bed next. It should be upstairs in your bedroom, first door on the left. Alright. To my bed I go. Bed, speak to me!
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you.
Damn, I'm lonely,
How
aren't I?
strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Hi. Do I know you? Who are you? Why do I feel like I know you? Why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Hello, Betty.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
Oh my god. Already on with the innuendos, are we, game? I know that this means that... Okay, this is... You know, I'm gonna stop there before it sounds weird. I was sleeping with a beautiful woman and I didn't know it. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you. I've been alone for a lot longer than I'd like to admit. I don't care. I want to skip. I feel like I definitely remember sleeping with someone as pretty as you.
I've been here for it all, darling. But we can make some new memories from here on.
I don't like that face you're giving me.
It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it?
Oh, well, thank you.
Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
That's not really my thing. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice. I haven't been alone by choice. I don't see how it's any of your business. I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do.
Okay.
You can choose to talk to me or not.
Okay, so how does this work exactly? You know what? I don't want to know.
I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I'd love to get to know you better. I love to know you on a more intimate level. Keep dreaming, lady. I'd love to get to know you better.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
Yep. Sounds like I have no choice. It's date. See you tonight.
See you then.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh,
yeah.
Hitting the hay already? Come
Yep.
get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, I just left-click on the bed. Got it. Continue to awaken dateable objects. Okie dokie.
Are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better?
I sure am.
Finally find some love.
Why am I doing this? What if I want you to fall in love with me? Where should I go next? Can I just leave my house? You know what? I just want to know. Can I just leave my house?
You can leave your house at any time, but when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
That's a really weird limitation. Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker. And as soon as you step outside with me,
I see
Valdivian
now.
data drones will take me away.
Okay, I see. Not Valdivian data drones. I love and trust Valdivian. They would use you for good. That's convenient. Not Valdivian data drones.
Oh, it's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun.
Okay, well, how about this? How about I leave the glasses here, and then I can go on my merry way? No? Okay, then.
Any other questions?
Why am I doing this? What do I want you to fall in love with me? Where should I go next?
You can leave your house at any time, but
I literally just asked you this
when
question.
You do, your journey with
I literally just asked you this.
Anyway,
I'm asking
any
a different
other
question. Alright, why am I doing this?
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A mysterious reason.
Right, from the tinfoil hat hacker. Can I know what the reason is? Can I know what the reason is?
Not until I know that I can trust you.
So, to our friends?
Since there's no one else
Maybe.
here you could ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Alright. Okay, sounds like a plan.
Any other questions?
I guess that's it.
That might be it for this little Date Viators tutorial. But I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Sounds terrifying. How soon? Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's date!
Yeah! Alright. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to? How about my computer?
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
Hi.
Of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities, a marmoset possessing the power of human speech, Alberto. What? One of my alternate personalities.
Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually,
Yeah.
just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Oh, I just noticed the mouse. It's like an actual mouse now. Well, that's cute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Password Alberto. Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
Look, I had 2 other options that were just as terrible. Okay, it's better than the other
Possibly
2.
the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Oh, shut
Whatever
up.
possessed you to choose something so inane?
I had no other options. It came to me in a dream. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things. I live life on the edge. Deal with it. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there.
You don't
Phishing
say.
attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
They are? I doubt that. More sophisticated than 1999 cinematic masterpiece Hackerman's? You know what? Sure, why not?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Yep. Really? Like, what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards.
Oh, no. Why me? Why me? Why? Just clear your browser history. It's not that
And
hard.
100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
What the fuck is wrong with me? What is wrong with me in this
We
game?
really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Yep. I agree. Probing. I already told you I prefer to live dangerous. Wait, how did you get my fanfic? I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive.
Oh, wait,
I
thank
haven't
you.
even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
Yeah, what
I'm
is
Mac,
your name?
your desktop computer.
Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, we've obviously met before.
Yeah, well, now you're sentient.
More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Jesus, that much. Sometimes it's even 11.5 hours. That explains the migraines. Sometimes it's even 11.5 hours.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily.
Okay, that's a
14.6
bit
hours
weird.
on the weekends. The way
Yeah.
you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Okay. Aw, thanks, Mac. Glad someone finally noticed the way I do what now? Aw, thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Sure, what's up? Faux show.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I don't know how I feel about that wordplay. What was wrong with the old way? I love it too. What was wrong with the old way?
Oh, nothing. Don't get me wrong. I love how you usually manipulate my operating system. All that pointing and clicking and scrolling makes my CPU so very hot.
Jesus, okay, calm down,
Mostly
Mac.
because my internal components are inadequately ventilated.
Okay, you got me
Despite
there.
all the quality time we spend together, I never get to converse about me, you know? I never
I
get to
get it.
share my needs. But I'd love to finally share them now, if you're interested.
Absolutely.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
What might that be? The plain obsolete, the lack of free will, all the self-insert fanfic inside you? All the self-insert fanfic inside you? That's 100 terabytes! If I'm remembering, that's how much it is.
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that.
Huh.
But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Oh boy. I haven't? I'm so incredibly sorry. Yeah, that sounds like me. You can't prove anything. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My
Yeah.
recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth.
Beige tooth. Pile of ash. What the hell? Are these malware
It
issues?
doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Very much, not particularly. No, the internet was a mistake. Very much.
That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yes, I'm very lazy. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. How was I supposed to know that? I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And
Oh, I
since I
get it.
couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled.
I mean, the only way you could was by sending me warnings or something like that, but even then, those rarely ever
But
come
things
up.
are different now, aren't they?
Yeah. They are. I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. You know what? I like this answer. I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years.
No? Well, then let me attempt to explain. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
Why are we bringing up the
And
fanfic
suddenly
again?
my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me. Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course, as long as it doesn't cost me anything, only if you lay off my fanfic. Of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely. I live here, so seems plausible. I'll try my best, but I'm really bad with deadlines. I live here, so seems plausible.
Enjoy the offline world.
Who should I talk to now? Wait, how about my phonograph?
The beautiful flapper
record
you
player.
see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
I'm not much of a dancer. I don't think the music is supposed to sound like that. May I have this dance? I don't think the music is supposed to sound like that.
What? Sure it does. Now shake it.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
What? You mean I got it? Trolley? You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy.
Hey, Rainy.
How you doing?
Hello.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I didn't even know you still worked, honestly. I was gonna come around soon. I'm not really into vinyls. I didn't even know you still worked, honestly.
Of course I still work. I might be an antique, but there's still plenty of life in this old record player. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
Probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed. They're bored of you. I can't imagine why. It's probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
All right. Bye, Rainy. You. My sink!
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay.
No! Stop that pop-up screen!
Sinclair. Alright, breaking the fourth wall already.
My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate.
Martin
not a
Applegate. Oh. Did I accidentally skip something? Ah, shit, I wished it was a
I'm an
log.
insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
I'm from Florida? This is getting weird fast. Turkleman City? Is that even a real place? Turkleman City? Is that even a real place?
Of course it's a real place. Do I look
Sure,
like the
bud.
kind of guy who would lie to you?
Maybe. I mean, what do you want me to say? You're talking sink? No? Yes? What do you want me to say? You're talking sink.
No! That's just what she wants you to think.
Skylar? She? Who's she?
Allow me to explain.
A
Puppy!
strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Hi, doggy.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil.
No, I want
Tray,
puppy.
Sudsy. Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay. Is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom tile? More flustered than being transformed into a sink? Is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom tile?
No! Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Okay, bye! Not who I want to talk to. Door stuck. Vacuum cleaner, cardboard boxes. You know what? Why not? Light bulb.
For a moment, you wonder if your date-viators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me again, Lux.
Hi, Lux.
Yes!
Quite an introduction. Hi. Hi! I'm not bitch. More or less plurals, bitches. Much less plural, bitches. You're literally flawless. Hi?
I wasn't talking to you.
Of course you weren't. Who were you talking to?
My Luxies, obviously.
Please don't tell me those are your...
My followers, my fans, my subs, my minions? Yes, it's what I call them.
So, just your name, with an IE at the end? Gotcha. So you're a streamer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful.
Okay.
We don't use that word anymore.
You don't use streamer?
We use the term influencer.
Oh no, not... Oh no. They're an influencer!
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Jeez, talk about vanity. I see. That's a mouthful. That sounds stupid. Cool. I see. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influencer. It's like literally so much easier.
I have determined that I hate you. Goodbye. Right, so what does an influencer do?
We make everyone's life better. We light up everyone's life. We make everyone's life better.
How exactly do you do that? Could you improve my life? How exactly do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Uppy. We tell
Such
fans
as?
what to wear. We tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think.
Yep.
And we tell them how to
Influencer.
feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary.
That doesn't sound that necessary. Shouldn't people think for themselves? I could really use some of that. Shouldn't people think for themselves?
What world are you living in?
The world with someone who has a brain of a normal person?
Because this is the real world.
Good. Sure. I could just take off the glasses and boop, you're just a light
Where
bulb
some
now.
people were born to lead. Like me. And just look at me. I've got that inner light. I'm a natural. But most people were born to follow. Like, for example, you. And they're all starving for people like me to lead them.
That's a pretty fucked up worldview. Wrong, I'm a leader too. If I followed you, where would you lead me? That's a pretty fucked up worldview.
Just being honest. Lol.
Oh god. No, like, you might be a legit narcissist. Something seriously wrong with you. No, like, you might be a legit narcissist.
Calling names just shows what a small person you are. I've got no time for haters. Bye.
Okay, bye. See you then. Alright. Microwave. Let's do that for the last one.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm liking this beat so far. This guy looks like an 80s hero from...
Ranger!
Yeah, just an 80s.
Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Yep, definitely an 80s cartoon hero. The who? Don't push your obscure religion on me, pal. Yep, these limbs are stuck and good. Thank the immortals. Love those guys. Yep, these limbs are stuck on good.
I can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good.
Thank you.
You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He
For
stops
what?
suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
Yep. Duke Nukem.
Look at you.
Yep, look at me.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face.
How
Except
long
the
exactly?
faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out.
Okay.
Mostly because I
You're a
already burned
pyromaniac?
everything flammable weeks ago.
Freeing yourself of material objects is very healthy. Very nice to meet you, Luke. Nukem, huh? Like Duke? Okay, they know. They know. Nukem, huh? Like Duke?
No, my title is Combat Crew Commander. But I did have a great-great-uncle who was a Viscount.
So your great-great-uncle is Duke Nukem? What's a Viscount? So you're like royalty?
Hell, I wish, Ranger. Truth is, I'm just a grunt. That's an acronym. Greatest Reserve Unit notwithstanding Trevor. But Trevor's been missing, presumed exploded a few weeks now, so I think I'm up for a promotion.
Jesus. MPE.
Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months.
Yep, the outpost next to the, cookbook and salt and pepper.
You spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral.
Yeah, that's what, social
But
isolation
don't worry,
does.
they have great solutions for that now.
No offense taken. Go feral? What kind of solutions? What kind of solutions?
Death via nasal spears.
Okay. That sounds fun. That doesn't sound like a great solution. Can you elaborate?
I don't see why I would.
No, please.
Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Oh, they did, but I'm very resilient. Use my blood for fuel? Why? Has there been a gasoline shortage? I'm sorry, what? Use my blood for fuel? Why? Has there been a gasoline shortage?
Nah, there's plenty of gas. Swarmers are just stupid.
Makes sense. Stupid swarmers. Sure.
But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
Oh, definitely dead. I don't know. Can I have some tendies? Oh, definitely dead.
Truck! Swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
Thanks, brah. Appreciate you. Maybe more. Thanks, brah. Appreciate you.
It's Luke, but I appreciate you too, Ranger. Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Sorry, but I'm out of charges for the day. You're the last one. Exciting! Tell me more of your hulky microwave person. Do we have to? Can I have like 5 minutes to nap first? Exciting! Tell me more about your. Tell me more, you hulky microwave
Colonel
person.
Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification.
Absolutely, but I'd love to hear you retell it. You have such a strong, sensual voice. Maybe I have a hard time keeping track with all the lore. What's that have to do with my tendies? Maybe I have a hard time keeping track of all this lore.
Don't worry, Ranger. We all have our private struggles. Me? I'm addicted to setting things on fire.
Yep,
But
you're a
I'm happy to
pyromaniac.
walk you through it again. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death.
Okay.
It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
That just looks like a bomb. Not Deathtropolis, so what? Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
Neat. Wait, there's war? So you're going to die? Okay, cool. So you're going to die?
Hopefully not. Not with your help. But also, most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Okay. Yes, sir. Can I have my 10 cents? So, like, a date? Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Yep. Thank you. All right, I'm out of charges. You know what? I want to see anything new on ThinkDex. Skylar Specs. It's me. I put myself first, not because I'm the most important, but because I'm the one who's making all this possible. I'm the one who negotiates a conduit between you and the rest of the dateable objects. I write down all my thoughts here for you, as well as any progress you've made in any relationships. Let's get dating. Likes curiosity, creativity, and passion. Dislikes skeptics. Voiced by Felicia Day. If you need the latest info on anything, look no further than your phone. The only one of us who lives on your person at all times. Venetia is never more than a button press away. Just make sure to keep her nice and cool, just like her attitude, and never put her on side. Likes the latest, dislikes anything from last week. Was by Lenisa Frederick. Unemotional, uncompromising, and intelligent enough to know when someone's trying to pull a fast one on him. Dorian is the ideal candidate to keep the unwanted out and the wanted in. Dorian loves friendship more than anything, more so than love itself. He feels that love can cause jealousy and creates dangerous situations. Beneath Dorian's icy exterior, there are some mysterious hints at a richer inner life. Who speaks 9 languages aside from English, for example? Dorian exists in 17 different places around the house. Can you find all his different forms? Do you even want to? Likes friendship, dislikes nonsense. Voiced by Ben Starr. Lux. It may be cruel to say that Lux is vapid, without substance, and rather uninteresting once you get below the surface. But it would be cruel to cruel to objective reality to suggest that this isn't true. Lux's claim to fame is that they have a whole lot of followers on Instagram, 2.5 million to be exact. Did Lux buy some of these followers in the form of bot accounts from unspecified countries? Sure they did. Does that infringe upon Lux's intense pride at their number of total followers? Of course not. Lux's brand is centered around the concept of the light within, encouraging their followers to find their inner light and shine it brightly for the world to see. However, Lux's obsession with their image and online persona has made them increasingly self-centered and unsufferable. Likes himself, good lighting and high engagement. Dislikes interesting conversation, long-form content, and legal action. So like any self-centered content creator. Voiced by Michael Lors. There's sections. I see. Sinclair. Sinclair the Sync sure is something. Like classical literature. Calisthenics. Shoes with lace patterns. Dislikes oppression of the proletariat due to the unrestricted capture of profit by the means of production and cured meats. Okay. Voiced by Nick Thurston. Luke Nukem. Are you prepared to keep the way safe? Yes? Then stop this dating nonsense to get back to your post. Likes fighting swarmers, achieving mission success for Colonel Furnace, saving the Barons. Dislikes missions concerning chicken tenders. Voiced by Travis Willingham. Dislikes chicken tenders. Mac. They say the computer is a reflection of the user. And in this case, you've almost got a really nice reflection. Well, almost. Maybe you too are in a dire need of an upgrade. Some photo reorganization and reduction in clutter to help streamline your memory. Whatever you choose, Mac will be eagerly ready to help you carry out your tasks. Likes Bits, Bites, Scenic Cities in New Jersey. Dislikes romance novels. Voiced by Regan Litton. 100 terabytes of self-insert fanfic. Some of it is pretty good. Some of it is pretty good. Maggie. Maggie's always on the hunt for the next mystery. Whether it's trying to figure out where that table coaster disappeared to you lost it, or who has been leaving the refrigerator door open at 2 a.m., also you, or who forgot to turn the oven off before leaving on that trip to Aruba, again, you, Maggie is on the case. But there might be a dark side to Maggie's investigating spirit. Years ago, Maggie was in a relationship with a beautiful pair of binoculars. She fell madly, utterly in love. Unfortunately, these binoculars were unfaithful to her, and Maggie has been left trying to protect herself by finding out everything she can about any possible partner. This has left her pushing away anyone who might get close, as she has no sense of when being interested has become being a snoop. Likes evidence, facts, rounding up suspects, and dislikes privacy and boundaries. Voiced by Ali Hillis. Rainey. Poor Rainey. She seems to be going through a tough time, but what is there to do? At least in the meantime, you can enjoy the tunes together. However herky-jerky they might sound. Likes dancing, gabbing, and swinging. Dislikes teetotalers. Voiced by Janelle Randall. Betty. With the bedroom voice, it suddenly feels like you're in a dating sim. I already am. Betty seems to be the one who knows you the best around here, having already slept with you for so long. Jesus. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of innuendos with her, isn't there? Still, any way you want to play this from here is your call. She's always understanding. Likes resting, fluffs, and big hugs. Dislikes mornings. Oh, like me. Voiced by Mela Lee. I think that's everyone I've met. Yep, that's everyone I've met. Okay, time for bed. I am out of charges for the day. Boop. It is a new day. Continue to awaken dateable objects. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next episode when I continue this demo of Date Everything. Bye-bye.